Hello everybody and welcome to History Bite number 29, dated September 3rd, 2020. I'm Walter, your mobile historian and blue-collar scholar. This History Bite is entitled The 1783 Treaty of Paris. Today is a very important day in American history, but unfortunately, most Americans have no idea what I'm talking about. Today is a day which should be celebrated just as much as the 4th of July. Why, you say? Well, on this day, September the 3rd, 1783, 237 years ago, in Paris, France, representatives of the United States of America and the Kingdom of Great Britain signed what was to become known as the 1783 Treaty of Paris. That treaty contained, among other things, Great Britain's complete, total, and unconditional recognition of American independence, the end of the American Revolutionary War, the establishment of the boundaries of the new United States, privileges to be granted to the new United States from Great Britain, as well as pledges from both Great Britain and the United States to be delivered to the other side in the years to follow. Okay? The treaty contained many more things besides these, but in my opinion, these were the most important aspects of the document. The American signatories to the treaty were Mr. John Jay, Dr. Benjamin Franklin, and Mr. John Adams, and the representative from Great Britain was Mr. David Hartley. As of September 3rd, 2020, 237 years later, the only part of this treaty which is still binding and effective is Section 1, where Great Britain formally recognized the complete, total, and unconditional independence of the United States of America as a nation. Okay? The treaty was very, very generous to the United States by Great Britain in giving us such large land acquisitions to the West. Great Britain is said to have done this for the purpose of facilitating broad trade relations with the new United States, as well as encouraging the United States to become a powerful diplomatic and economic partner of Great Britain. Okay? Great Britain was more than happy to cede all of its original western lands from the borders of the 13 colonies to the Mississippi River to the new United States to encourage the growth of the new nation, as to obviously benefit Great Britain just as much as it would benefit the new United States. And as a result, Britain was very generous in the terms of the treaty. For sure, the Treaty of Paris contained other things with respect to how the new United States and Great Britain would deal with matters concerning the Revolutionary War, such as slaves and debts, prisoners of war. And like I said, all of those things would be worked out in the years afterwards, all right, as much as possible. Some things were and some things were not. The treaty had the purpose and design of establishing the U.S. and Great Britain to now no longer be adversaries, but instead, now, you two, the U.S. and Britain, now as both sovereign nations, all right? We are no longer American colonies. We are now the independent United States of America, and we will now work with Great Britain as a diplomatic and economic partner, a friend, as it were, now and forevermore. Okay? And the treaty itself is still located in Paris, France, where it was signed. It would not, however, be until the 12th of May, 1784, in which the ratification process on both sides was fully completed. Okay? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why, in conclusion, September the 3rd should be celebrated in the United States just as much as a national holiday as we do the 4th of July, for it was on September the 3rd, 1783, in which Great Britain formally, totally, and unconditionally recognized the independence of the United States of America as a nation, then and forevermore. Thank you so much for listening to this History Bite. If you have any questions or there are any controversies, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Please feel free to share this information with everyone you know. Thanks again for listening, and I'll talk to you at the next one.